Hi guys, let's talk aliens. Yesterday I finished this amazing documentary on Netflix and it's called Investigation Alien. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I think it's the best documentary about aliens that I've seen so far, because I think like so many documentaries where like the same footage over and over and over and we're just like, okay, that's good, we've seen it before. But in this show they went a little bit further, like actually not a little bit, quite a lot of steps further. They put a lot of investigation behind it and a lot of research. So it was very exciting to see somewhere familiar information, but with more research and investigation behind it. And there were like actually very interesting, I think the conclusion was a very interesting idea behind it. Like, you know, do they actually stay on our planet? Do they go somewhere else? Do they live with us? I think it's you know, it's always fascinating subject matter. So a lot of people say now that it's like, no, they just don't come and visit us, they actually stay with us on our planet. That's why they're concerned with what we're doing with our planet. That's why nuclear games, it's actually not a not a joke to them, because it concerns them. So anyway, it's like all this really interesting questions and very interesting answers. So I was very excited last night. I couldn't fall asleep. I was like trying to get all this information in my little brain. And the funny part about that, I watch this documentaries about aliens, I always get very sleepy. I think my brain is just like expanding or something, I don't know. It's like it's always like gets me so tired, and no matter how fascinating it is to me and how interested I am in the subject matter, I manage to fall asleep in the middle of the show. It's like all the time. Like any documentary I watch, it's always the same, like a sleeping result. So I assume it's because just it's some kind of new information to my brain that is expanding. So I don't know, guys, let me know if you have the same reaction to those videos. Do you fall asleep in the middle of the most exciting part? I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never find out the question to life, like why they're here, what are they doing here, because I'm like constantly sleeping in the middle of the interesting part. But anyway, and so as I told you before, I haven't been sleeping because I just like think, okay, I'm gonna make my YouTube video and I'm gonna talk about that. Because I think fascinating part to me is like people say, do you believe in aliens? I think at this point, it's not even a question anymore. Do you believe in aliens? It's like asking, do you believe in a car? I mean, do you believe it or not, the car is just driving up and down the street, and it's like, I don't need to believe in it, but the car is still there. So I think that's that's the question now. It's like, it's not like we believe or not, it's just apparently something that we don't know exists, and what are we gonna do about it? And I believe more openly we talk about it, more openly we share about it without people making jokes and just laughing the subject matter, the more information we can collect from each other, the more we can understand what are they doing here and what are we doing here, and the whole, the big question, are we alone? We're obviously not alone. So how do we get along with our neighbors or friends, or are they friends? I believe they are. I mean, I want to believe, but that we'll get to that. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. I want to share how much I'm passionate about this subject. And also I want to share that I'm originally from Ukraine, And when I was in Ukraine, I saw UFOs twice. Both times I was, first time I was only with my dad, and the second time there was like whole family. We were like all together. So that's just for me. I I grew up with understanding that they're here, so it was never a question of do they exist or not. I mean, apparently something I can understand. There is a if there's some kind of technologies that like made by humans here on Earth, and we just don't know about it yet, and it's like super secret information. Okay, I can buy that. But to not to admit that this crafts are here and they flying and they watching us. I mean, that's just what it is. What it is. So I will make another video to tell you about my 2 alien experiences. Well, not alien, UFOs. I actually haven't seen the alien inside it, but I've seen UFOs, and I will tell you what happened. But I just want to, bring up this documentary and ask you if you've seen it, if you loved it, if you fall asleep in the middle of it like I did. What are your thoughts, and what are your thoughts as humanity? What our next step? Are we ready to absorb this information? Are we ready to talk about it? Are we ready to understand? Because we all hope there's a great mission behind all that, and just here to to baby us and like to teach us some good stuff. But what if it's not such a great intentions? That that's could be too. It's like, are we ready for that? So anyway, I think it's a lot of interesting questions that we should all be curious about, because that's a fascinating subject matter. And welcome to my channel. If you're as passionate as I am about it, let me know, give you another comment how passionate I am about it. Actually, we have a band called Snowflakes, and half of our songs are about aliens. Yes, I play bass guitar in this band, and it's kind of pop, rock, more rock. But yeah, aliens is on my mind. So welcome, alien lovers. Welcome. You're not by yourself. We are here to figure it all out. So love you guys. Please subscribe and share your thoughts, your comments, your your vision. Love you, and I'll see you next time.